Okay, this is a debug 3 PLL tutorial. All the PLLs I know. Start off with A perms. I don't remember which one's the A perm, but this one. If you have, if your two headlights are on the side, if you're facing front and the two headlights on the side, do L2, D2, L prime, U prime, L, D2, L prime, U, L prime. That's how you do the first A perm. Now the second A perm is if the headlights are in the back. You rotate down, which I forgot to mention with the last one. You rotate down by one, and do the L. L, U prime, L, D2, L prime, U prime, or U, L, D2, L2. That's how you do both A perms. Now we move on to E perm. Okay, E perm is when these two pieces need to be swapped. And these two pieces need to be swapped. Do Y prime, U prime, U, L, D, D prime I mean, or L prime, U prime, L, D, L prime, U, L, D, D prime I mean, L prime, U, L, D. That's how you do E perm. Now it's on to F perm, which is when this entire block right here is solved. These two edges need to be swapped. These two corners need to be swapped. You do R prime, U prime, F prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, by the way, hold it on the front, R prime, F, R2, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, oh, U, R prime, U, R. That's how you solve an F perm. I don't know any of the G perms, so you have to learn that from somewhere else. But you know, H perm, I have two Alex for H for actually. So H perm is when these two edges and these two edges, these two edges and these two edges need to be swapped. Or this edge needs to swap to here, this edge needs to swap to here, and the same thing on this side. You either do M2, U, M2, U2, M2, U, M2, or U prime, I mean. Or you can do R2, U2, R2, U2, R2, U, R2, U2, R2, U2, R2, U. That's how you do H perm. Now we move on to J perms, which are interesting. We start with JA perm, which is when it looks like this, a J. These two edges need to be swapped, and these two corners need to be swapped. So you bring this to the back, and you start it back here, do R prime, U, L prime, U2, R, U, or U prime, I mean, R prime, U2, R, L. And that's how you solve J perm. That's how you solve a JA perm. Move on to JB. JB is the same thing on the side. So these two edges need to swap, and these two corners need to swap. You can do this by R. You will do the same way but inverse, or R, U, R prime, F, or F prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2, U prime, R prime, U prime. And you can do the same thing on the other side, but I don't think that's good. Okay. I want the N perm, which I know one N perm. It's the NB perm. So I go look up stuff for the NA perm. But I do know the NB perm, which looks like this. So these two corners and these two I just need to swap, right? So this would hold on the front. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, R prime, F, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2, U prime, R prime, U2, R, U, R prime, or U prime, R prime, I mean. How to do an NB perm. Now we move on to the T perm. I don't know any of the R perms. So now we move on to the T perm. Okay, gotta set the case. So the T perm is when these two corners, these two edges need to swap. You hold it at the front, do R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, F, or F prime. Let's say you solve a T perm. Now if we do a U perm, start off with this U perm, which is when this edge needs to come here, this edge needs to come here, this edge needs to come here. You hold out the front, you do M2, U, M prime, I think, or go down M on that side, U2, the up M, U, M2. Or you can do R, U, or U prime, R, U, R, U, R, U prime, R prime, U, U prime, I mean, R2. Now we move on to the other one, which is just the opposite. So this edge needs to come here, this edge needs to come here, this edge needs to come here. Do like this, M2, U, or U prime, M down, U2, M back up, U prime, M2. Or you can do it like this. So R2, U, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime, R prime, U, R prime. That's how you solve a U perm. Now we move on to the V perm. The V perm looks like a V. These two edges need to swap. These two corners need to swap. Now hold at the front, like with like this middle piece in the middle, and green on front. Do R, U prime, R, U, R prime, D, R, D prime, R, D and U prime simultaneously. R2, U, R2, R2, U, R2, D prime, R2. Now we move on to the second last alg, the Y perm. Use this, so it goes like this. These two corners need to swap, and these two edges need to swap. So you do it like this. So Y, no, not Y, F, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, F prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R, F prime. That's how you do Y prime. Okay, now next up is Z, the last up is Z prime. actually wrong side of that perm, but okay. So we have this, which where these two edges need to swap, and these two edges need to swap. So this edge needs to come here, this edge needs to come here, vice versa on this side. You can either do it with M down, U, or U prime, I mean, M2, U prime, M2, U prime, M down, U2, M2, U, or you can do it like this. This is an S, so an S, M2, S prime, U, or UY prime, M2, no, that didn't even work, because it couldn't even work because I did it the wrong way, dang it. That was a small technical difficulties. Anyways, let's move on to the other side. The other side is like, so, U, M, down, U, M2, U, M2, U, M prime, U2, M2, U, right? Yeah. Also like this. S, M2, S prime, U, M2, or that's U prime, U, M2. That's every single that's every single PLL that I know. It's like 18, 19 PLLs. That's so that's about 16, 15 PLLs. So anyways, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that turn on notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And it's okay if you don't like my videos, you can unsubscribe later.